Oh, okay. Right. Hello and welcome. This is gonna be my little personal guide on how to play Squad. Now, my name's Ben, and by no means am I professional, but I will teach you some things that you'll probably appreciate in your experience with Squad. So this is the main menu, and the first things we're gonna do is go over here to settings and audio and make sure that we've got that shit down so that we don't damage our eardrums. Then what you want to do is make sure you got squad and local voice maxed out, because what is this game besides screaming at the guys around you? And you definitely want to be able to hear them crying out for pain when they get shot. What else do we need to do? That is about it. I've set the audio quality in this game is pretty flippin' amazing. So that's really cool. However, this is definitely not a stream-friendly game. That is directed to one of the individuals that this movie is for. But people say rude words all the time. I haven't changed anything with controls. I do have one thing I would notice. Get a good idea of where your squad and your local chat is, because those are two you're going to be using the most, unless you're going to be playing as a squad leader. So each role has a different kind of like communication ability. If you're just a grunt, you can talk with the local and you can talk with your squad. So you can talk with the other guys around you. If they're in your squad, you can use the squad thing, but if they're not in your squad, they're called blueberries, and you make fun of them. But also, you talk to them with this one, the V by default. Then if you're playing the squad leader, which is quite an advanced thing to do, but you would have access to then speak to every single other squad leader individually, or all of them all at once with the command radio broadcast. So if I'm the squad leader of squad 6 and I see squad 1's tank rolling into a mine, I can then press 1 on my numpad and be like, yo, squad 1, you might not want to go down that hill. Too late, he's dead. You wasted your time. If you just slap G and you just start screaming swear words, people will then, kick you. But that's not the point. The point is to try and save as many people as you can. I've never been in this menu before. Yeah, we're not going to look at that. We're not going to look at this. Graphics. Alright, now this game is beautiful. However, I cannot run it on the highest settings and get a smooth 60. Without anti-analyzing, it looks a little bit poor, I'm not gonna lie, so you might want to keep that on. I've got an FPS cap, so my graphics card doesn't kill himself. My field of view was originally 94, but I can't see anything, so I've dropped it down to 90. There's some... You can have a little plant tag as well. There's some maps where you could probably kick this up, but you would... Unless you have really good eyesight or a big ass monitor, you're probably going to struggle to see the dudes like I do. I much prefer close quarters combat because I can flip and see the dudes we're shooting at. And if you can't see anything, drop that down and look for movement. And always watch the top of the hills, because that's where the idiots stand up and run around on top of the hill, so it's really easy to spot them since then. Mainly that's my problem, I've been doing that a lot. But I think the best thing to do is to just do straight into tutorial here. But yeah, don't. I believe they call it crest the hill or something like that. You want to make out on top of the hill, because then everyone below the hill can see you, and then they shoot you.
Welcome to the Regional Training Center, where you conduct your workout before you deploy. You've already been through basic, but since you likely forgot already, we're going to cover the fundamentals. Your compass at the bottom of your display is essential to figuring out which way you're going. Orders from your squad and fire team leaders will also appear here. Now head northwest towards the obstacle course.
Oh shit. Oops.
Hey there, Private. Get your ass out of freaking air. Do a push-up properly. How about that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So on the bottom you've got your little compass thingy, and what you do is you scream, holy shit, there's a bad guy to the east, and then they're like, wait, I don't see anything. You say east, 81, and then they're like, oh shit, and everyone around you will look east 81, hopefully see the guy you're talking about, and shoot him. So that's very important. You've got a little stamina bar at the bottom over there as well. You can see that going down. Very exciting stuff.
Let's see what you're made of. Get your ass to this obstacle course.
So this is relatively new. They didn't have
Pick up the
a
pace.
boot camp
Get over to that next obstacle. Double time.
in the first version of the game. They kind of just threw you straight in there, and you had to just wing it, you know. And everyone was screaming at you, and you picked the
Open
squad
over
leader
the
role
obstacle. Jump up to reach the top and pull
by
yourself over.
mistake, and so you're just having a bad time. Oh, I always do this as well. When I come out from crouched and I go into sprints, I never uncrouch. So you got to remember to uncrouch, otherwise you look stupid running around a map crouched like that. Okay, people are gonna call you things like, Ben, you're an idiot. Why are you crouching? Why can't I jump over this? Okay, good. Don't worry, I got this.
Looks like you need some help, so why don't you ask your fellow knucklehead over there to help you over this wall?
Okay, that's the teamwork side of things.
Balance yourself on those beams and get to the other side. If you fall, you gotta start again.
Oh. I tried to show off for the camera, it didn't work.
This next evolution will get you used to what it's like to be under fire. You will be stressed, and this is a live fire exercise. Keep your head down and keep moving. Keep your head down and keep moving! How you gonna react if you're in this situation for real? Keep moving! I'm absolutely astonished you're not dead. Get yourself geared up and get to the next station.
Oh, this is not the right button.
Your next creative instruction will be about field dressings. The standard issue field dressing is critical for stopping all kinds of bleeding and trauma. Not only can you use it on yourself, but to also stabilize other wounds in the field, as you will see in the next station.
So right click on yourself, left click on other people, okay? You can revive your friends, but you only got 2 if you're not playing the medic role.
Use the field dressing on the seemingly incapacitated man on the ground.
Now this is what you want to do, okay? I learned this from health and safety. You approach from the legs, because you don't want to scare them. You then ask if they're okay. Hey. Hey dude, you alright? Hey dude, can you hear me? See? No response. What we do now is we're going to get down close, pat him on the shoulders. Hey. Hey. You alright? No response. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're getting real close. Listen for breathing. Make sure his airway is open. See if he's breathing with his chest. Yes, I definitely see signs of life. He's just non-responsive. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply a bandage to him. Just like so. With left click.
Thanks.
See, now he's perfectly fine.
Welcome to my main base. There's a number of things you can do here, from weapons familiarization to learning about how you can communicate with your squad. Go around and take a look, and when you're done, head to the motor pool at the end of the base.
Alright, most of this isn't very
This is an
important.
example of some of the ways you can be deployed in the field. A rally point is only for you and your squad, while the big bunker-looking structure is a hab. Habs are meant for your entire team and are found only on forward operating bases or FOBs. In both circumstances, you will need to rearm your weapons from any nearby sources before moving out.
So a new thing they put in the game as well is if you spawn on a hab or a rally point like this, the squad leader can put this down and the whole team can spawn, well the whole squad can spawn on him or with him, which is great to keep everyone together. But if you want the whole team to spawn on you, your squad leader's got to put down a radio that you can see over here, and then once he put the radio down, he can put this building down if he has enough resources. And what they do is you can then dig it up and then the rest of your team can spawn in here. Now I've seen shit shows where people are spawning here en masse and there's one guy with an AK, oh I can't even get there, just camping this door like that. Oh, Anyway, it gets horrible. Okay, you imagine 6 dudes, sweaty dudes lying in here, and a grenade rolls in the front door. It's pandemonium. It's pandemonium, man. All right. Now, when you respawn, as the guy said, you don't have full ammo. So what you want to do is you want to run over to these little thingies, and I can't do it because it's not letting me do it. But you press F.
This is an example of some of the ways you can be deployed in the field. The rally point is only for you and your squad, while the big bunker-looking structure is a hab.
Anyway.
Habs are meant for your entire team and are found only on forward operating bases or FOBs.
Oh, we should probably
In both
teach others the map.
circumstances, you will need to rearm your weapons from any nearby sources before moving out. Listen up. Communication is critical to surviving in the battlefield. Local comms
So you
allow
see
you to
those
talk
blue
with friendlies
dudes?
within a radius
It's called
around
blueberries.
you. Very useful for on-the-fly comms, inter-vehicle comms, and generally just getting the attention of the man next to you. Also, you're issued a squad radio, which you can use to talk with your entire squad no matter where they are on the field.
Alright, well, this is the map with M. You're going to use it a lot, and N is to move in like Battlefield was. So you can see, like, we've come from there, we're going to go this way. No, didn't we come from this way? I don't know where we're going, alright? Don't worry about it. I'm only going to teach you a few more things, then you'll be ready to play the rest of the game yourself.
This right here is the tactical map, where you can see all your friendly
Well, maybe I
positions,
shouldn't have explained
orders
it
from
before
your
this
squad
guy started
leaders, and
explaining it.
reports of the enemy activity.
Now, you don't show up, bad guys don't show up on the map, right? Because they're trying to go for a little bit of realism here. So, as a squad leader, you've got to hit enter. Oh, it's not letting me do. Deployment menu not available in for tutorial. Okay, don't worry. But the squad leader would have to open his map, right? Which is a little bit more unique than ours. And then he can manually mark where the guys are. So, let's say you were running off on the far left side of that field, right? You would say, oh, and you just got shot. So you would say, oh, dude, I got shot in A2, and the guy would see on the map, okay, he means like this block over here on my left, and then he would say, okay, where were they? And you would say like, well, they were in that building, and there's literally no building, so I've just called out the wrong thing. But it's just, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. You'll learn about that in the game. It's all under control.
The map is divided up into grids. Each grid is
This is
designated by a
about
letter
shooting
and a
tanks.
number.
Don't worry about
If you
that.
want to be more specific, each grid is further divided into sectors as laid out on a number pad on a standard keyboard. Before you move out, you need to pick up your Rolf kit. Typically, you will automatically deploy into the battle with your loadout already equipped, but you can also change it while on the field from ammo crates such as these, or from vehicles if they have enough ammo on board.
Oh, we're just gonna play with this for a while,
Anti-tank
okay?
rolls are
And then I
issued with
think
rocket
you've learned
launchers
everything I
that,
have to teach you.
depending on their yield,
As a
can damage
professional.
and destroy enemy vehicles. The rockets need a bit of distance to arm, so avoid firing these at close range. The launcher also fires a deadly backblast, so make sure your rear is clear before firing.
Now, it's common etiquette to scream backblast, backblast exactly 0.1 seconds before you pull the trigger. That then implies that everyone behind you who should have gotten out of the way before you pull the trigger, because the backblast will kill them. But if you scream backblast the second you fire like this, backblast! Right? Therefore, it's their fault for getting killed, because they were too retarded to see that you were going to shoot the bazooka. If you don't say backblast, then you're at fault, and you are legally liable to pay for their insurance bills. There's also ranging in this game. I'm not sure how does mouse scroll. Yeah, right. Okay, sight ranging. Hold. Oh, there you go. So you kind of just scroll. This one has no animation, which is pretty gay. But you can see it's on 400 now. Oh, that did animation. He just jiggles his fingies. Alright, that's cool. Well, I can't even tell how far that is. I can't see anything because of my graphics. So we'll assume that's 400. We'll point at it and we'll pull a trigger. Oh, fuck. That was not 400. Definitely not 400. Anyway, that is squad. I think you're going to have a great time. Some of the effects and stuff is something I would definitely recommend we see. Like blowing things up, being a jihad with a suicide bomb, all that kind of stuff. That's definitely things that really bring the game all together, you know what I'm saying? And the next patch is going to have helicopters, so you can experience all that while falling out of the sky. Oh, one more thing, just one last quick thing, is if you don't know what the enemies look like, there's going to be a lot of team killing going on, that's for sure. And you just got to muscle your way through that initial stage of the fact that your guys and their guys might look exactly the same. But with time, you will learn the difference between their guys and your guys. Unless you're playing American versus Russia on that one map, because that is crazy and I don't think anyone can really tell what's going on. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoy your squad experience, my friend, and I hope this has convinced you that you know, I'm not going to say anything because you're going to say something bad and it's not going to be good, but there you go. And I hope you enjoy squad. The end.